Hey, the real slick.
The world cannot be a better place unless you help contribute to it. That's Robert. How do you say his last name? Jay Quebec, I believe. Anyway, good morning, good night, and everything else that you watch. Hope it's fit at 5 Live with me, Chris, producer, director, videographer, DJ, MC, cook, writer, most importantly, your friend and fam, Rockwell and Bitch Productions TV. Very thankful, very blessed to be here to see another great day God has created. Before together, let's do the number one exercise of the day. Get up. Let's get to it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right. So, if you've been wondering, Chris, where'd you go last week? For the one or two who watch the number one least watched show in the world, by the way. Anyway, for the few who may have been concerned, Chris, what happened last week? We didn't see you at all. Did you go on vacation? No, we don't see you. You're on vacation. What happened? You didn't tell us you was going on vacation. What's going on? It goes like this. I woke up Monday with no voice. So with no voice, I was like, I mean, you just watch me exercise. I mean, that's cool, whatever. Anyway, so that was for 3 days. And then by Thursday, I just woke up and I was like, I'm not feeling it. And then Friday, I was like, well, it's Friday, forget it. Just start fresh Monday. So here we are. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm just thankful, blessed to be back, able to talk. It's congested, so that was causing the loss of voice. So as you can see, I'm recuperating. Voice is back. Just slightly, still a little, just slightly, nothing major like it was last Monday. So probably about 92%. Anyway, glad to be back. Glad to join you. We're getting ready to get into the nitty gritty too. By the way, we're going into Thanksgiving. We're in the holiday months. We're in the holiday season. It's here, baby. It's too late to fight it. We're here. However, there's some things you can still do, excuse me, to be able to handle the holidays and to get yourself prepared as we get ready to go into January. So I was supposed to do my weigh-in when we last left off. So guess what? We're starting up upstairs. So that way I'm forced to do my weigh-in, see where we are, see where I need to go. I've got now, just before Thanksgiving, like 10 days, maybe 10 days. That's it. Then Thanksgiving will blow up like a balloon. Then got that 2-week span between Thanksgiving and the 15th, when I usually kind of start doing my favorite things for Christmas, and not that concerned on the gain if it happens, because on J1, that's where we take care of business and we really clean things up. But anyway, we're here, and with that being said, as you can see, we just went ahead and jumped upstairs because today's focus, before we even get into today's focus, remember, always consult your doctor, physician before making a tip to lifestyle change when it comes to diet and exercise. You'll make sure you're doing things right in the right manner, but most importantly, what's right for you, what's going to work best for you. Why a guy like me, I'm just here to inspire and entertain. That's all I'm able to do. I could just present, but it's up to you to represent in order to get the job done. And that's why we're here, and that's why we show up, even if we have some fallback. So that leads to today's focus, and today's focus is back in the groove. Getting back into the groove, and finding a way to get yourself back in the groove. And the quicker you can find yourself back in the groove, the easier it's going to be to get back into the rhythm. So in order to get into your groove, once you get in the groove, you got to find that rhythm again. It's like, if you haven't been practicing, you got maybe a band you haven't been practicing, but you've been jamming, whatever, but then the band comes together and then you just go. It may sound a little bit in the beginning like a mess because the members haven't gelled in a while. So they got to, once they get back in the groove, they got to find that rhythm, find that beat, find that harmony in how they play. So that's the thing about what we're doing here on Folks Fit at 5. Got to get back in the groove and then find that rhythm again. Get back in that rhythm because as you can see, I was ready. Somewhat I was ready at 5 because I got up early enough to be ready and got back into doing my sit-ups, push-ups, slight stretch to prepare. However, I got caught up and it's like, well, let me go ahead and clean the floor a little bit. And, you know, the little distractions you get. So anyway, off course. So that's why we jumped right into the kitchen, which is cool. And we're going to go back to our way of Mix It Up Monday. We're going to mix up something delicious as well as nutritious for you today. So anyway, that's what we want to talk about is getting back in the groove and finding ways to get yourself back in, especially if you've been away. Sometimes it may be because of vacation, maybe because of the holidays, maybe because of sickness, maybe because of something, maybe a death. Whatever the case may be, it throws you off course. And sometimes it throws you off course so bad that I know, like back when I ran track, they used to say, you know, it only takes 3 days for you to get out of shape. So after the weekend, you need to get ready and get back into running on Monday. Anyway, so somewhat similar to when you begin to drift or whatever the case may be, it's sometimes harder to get back into that physical shape that you once was in. And it doesn't take long. You've spent all this time getting up to this point, and it just takes a little bit of time to throw you off and get you back off course. So getting back in the groove, reason why that's today's focus is because you want to find a way to get back in it. And that's the thing. When you get back in the groove, you don't necessarily have to jump right back in exactly on what you were doing before you fell off. But getting back in the groove is just initiate and say, hey, I'm going to get started again. I'm ready to go. And not just be ready to go. I am going. I'm taking action and I'm doing it. And what do you do? I'm doing something. If I got to build back up to what I once was doing, I'm going to build myself back up to what I was once doing. So whatever the case may be, don't use whatever break that you may have to take as an excuse to not get back into the groove, but just find yourself in a situation to where you have to get yourself back in the groove and find a way to, like I said, if you've got to slowly get back into it, it's okay to slowly get it. You're going to easily work your way back up because once you get back into that rhythm and you make that habit again, it's just like riding a bike. It's going to just be that much easier to keep going. So anyway, I'm back. Thank you for those who may have been concerned, the one or two. For those who didn't even matter, you just kind of just see me flash and you go back on. That's cool too. But that may have still bothered you too. It's like, I don't even see him pop up. What happened? I don't even see him pop up. Maybe you was even concerned on that end, even though you don't watch, but you seeing it just pop up, maybe on your timeline. Well, guess what? Thank God I am back. So let's go. So what we're going to do, wash your hands, and we're going to make a cranberry orange. You know, this is the season where cranberries are now getting back into the season. So we're going to get an orange out. We'll make a cranberry orange smoothie. And we're going to use for the water, we're going to use coconut water. So let's go. Let's get the hands washed. All right, so let's get our banana. We like to use the frozen bananas. So here we go. Here we go. See, when you've drifted away, like I've been away from Folks Fit at 5 for a week, it is hard. It's tough to get back into it. But once you actually start doing it, and you're like, okay, I'm good. Okay, yeah, this is what it felt like. Okay, we're good. We can do this again. So anyway, here we are. We're starting off right. Mix It Up Monday. And do y'all want to swirl this? Y'all want to swirl it? Let's swirl it. Let's go ahead and swirl. All right, so let's cut up the bananas. Let's go orange. Orange is a lighter color. Let's do our orange first. So we're going to take about 3/4 of this orange. We're going to use a little bit of the zest. Use a little orange zest here. All right, then we're going to peel the orange. Make sure no seeds. Looks pretty clean. Drop it in. Boom. 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 And boom. All right. Ice. A little coconut water. All right. Let's go. A few more ice cubes in here. So we got that. Pour that in here. Orange goes in there. Put that to the side. Nana. Ice. Cranberries. Cranberries go in. Coconut water. Top, drop. Let's go. Enough spinning. All right. Orange goes down. Uh-oh. All right, orange. Look there. Got your orange. Then we got our zero whip. Zero whip. No sugar. We hit it here. Boom. Now, we hit it with the cranberry. So there you go. Cranberry holds up there. So anyway, got a little bit of a somewhat swirled. It's going in all directions there. But anyway, we'll work with that. We'll let that freeze a little bit. So there we go with that. Looks good. All right. Bartline, good morning to you. I think I missed you. Anyway, good morning to you. All right, let's see where we are. This is the part. Disappeared on me. All right. So that's where we are, 212. So if we can maybe get 5 and 10 before the holidays, because that means we'll probably end up back at 212 when Thanksgiving's over. That way we got a good chance to really put in a good 2 weeks after Thanksgiving. So anyway, we'll see what we can do. We'll put the work in, and we'll go from there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Have a magnificent Monday. We'll play this game all again tomorrow right here on Folks at 5 Live. God bless. Peace.